Spanish Empire. The origin of Spain. At the start of the Spanish Empire, Spain was invaded by a variety of people. The peninsula was controlled formally and settled by the people from North Africa and Western Europe. But what is the Spanish Empire? The Spanish Empire, also known as the Hispanic monarchy or the Catholic monarchy, was an empire that was under Spanish control in Spain. For nearly 350 years, the Spanish Empire was able to colonize 35 countries. At the start of the Spanish Empire, Spain was invaded by a variety of people. It all started with Christopher Columbus' discovery of the Americas. But he really did not discover the new land because people already lived there. His original goal was to discover a water route that connects Europe and Asia. He wanted to find a route to India, Japan, China, and the Spice Islands, so he could bring back a bulk amount of silks and spices. This changed to him wanting fame and fortune because he discovered the Americas, just like the conquistadors, but they both also wanted to spread the Catholic religion worldwide. This inaugurated the Spanish colonization of the continent. Colonization started in 1492 and ended 350 years later. But what is a conquistador? A conquistador is a Spanish conqueror. These were Spanish leaders that took a role in the colonization of Mexico and Peru. Hernán Cortés, a Spanish conquistador, joined by 600 men, traveled to Veracruz. Moctezuma II was very approaching to the conquistadors because he was shown things he's never seen before, like horses, even like cannons, even though they didn't work really well. But the Spanish were already disturbed by the Aztecs because of their odd traditions, like human sacrifices. This was alien to them. The Spanish conquistador took Moctezuma, the one in control over the Aztecs, hostage. Then the men killed hundreds of imported Aztecs that served high roles during a religious festival. Eventually, Moctezuma was killed. Then Cortes, the Spanish conquistador, and the people he was joined with fled quickly. Once Cortes lost, he strategized by creating an alliance with thousands of Aztecs. In August 1521, he was able to claim the capital, Tenochtitlan, for Spain, and it was then renamed Mexico City. Another conquistador named Francisco Pizarro was an important role in colonizing Peru. He visited the Spanish Caribbean in 1509 so he could be granted wealth and a higher status. His first attempt against the Incas failed in 1520, but in 1533 Pizarro was able to conquest Lima, known as Peru now. But Francisco also had to fight off competitors, but unfortunately, he was unsuccessful against Diego Almagro, who died in 1541. Francisco Vasquez was joined by native friendlies. He was important in colonizing New Mexico. Friendlies and Spaniards helped to explore the now southwest of the United States. He was able to find natural wonders like the Grand Canyon. Throughout 1540 and 1541, he went against the Tiwa people. They were located in New Mexico. This war is tragic because the Tiwa people were abused and lost everything, over them killing some horses to retaliate from the Spanish' wrongdoings. Coronado ordered a large number of soldiers to attack the Tiwa village, named Aranel. There all of the Aranel fighters were killed and they burned 30 men alive. How did we get affected as a whole? As a Latin person myself, our culture has been changed greatly because of the power Europeans had over us easily. They were able to kill hundreds, 50 million of our people, eradicate traditions, all over gold, glory, and God. Spaniards would infringe on the practice of indigenous culture. On top of that, religion from Europe was brought and taught. This religion tore apart native traditions we could have celebrated, but no longer do. And these are my sources. Thank you for listening.